All right, Lions fans, hope you all are doing well. The Lions have just signed former All Pro Jamal Adams to the practice squad. Let's talk about it. All right, I have an article up here about Sports Illustrated talking about that how the Lions have just signed Jamal Adams to the practice squad. Let's get into a little bit of this article and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. Veteran defensive back Jamal Adams was encouraged by his family to quickly get in contact with Aaron Glenn. Apparently, Aaron Glenn reached out to him to see if he had any interest in joining the Lions. Now, I saw something in this article that jumped out to me right here. Um, it says that Adams is 29 years old. I thought that he was about 31. So he is still, 31 is still in his prime years, but he is still in his prime years. It says that he was released in October by the Tennessee Titans. Adams has fond memories of Detroit's defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn. It says that prior to being selected 6th overall in 2017 in the NFL draft, the Saints defensive back was coached by Glenn. Of course, it says right here with all of the injuries the Lions have dealt this season, Glenn decided it was time to get in contact with the three-time Pro Bowler. Now, all of this makes sense because, as the article says, the Lions have sustained a lot of injuries. You all know this in the last coming weeks. Just recently, Anzalone goes out, our our best linebacker and leader of the team. Right after that, we lose Malcolm Rodriguez, so that leaves only Jack Campbell in the middle of the defense, and we are getting short on linebackers now. In this article, it looks like it's saying that Jamal Adams, and this is no surprise, is really coming in to be a linebacker. He's not coming in to be a safety, even though we know he could play both. And if I'm not mistaken, he did play outside linebacker for the Seahawks. For the Jets, he was still more in his natural safety position, but by the time he got to the Seahawks, he was playing outside linebacker. We know that Adams can crack. We know that he is a solid tackler, and that is something that the Lions need up front. And to me, a positive would be that being a former safety, he can also help in pass coverage, something that was more Anzalone's job. Is not really Jack Campbell's cup of tea. So now we have a guy who can do that. Now he says, I mean, there's no better opportunity. This is Jamal Adams talking. Obviously, just being home in Dallas and just continuing to train. When AG called, it was a no-brainer for me. He says, when asked what his perspective from afar was of the Lions, excuse me, Adams noted, they've been kicking everyone's tail. So I'm fortunate enough again to just be on a team that's rolling like this. Whatever I can do to help, that's what I'm here for. And that's what I'm saying. I'm sure that if they tell him, look, we're bringing you in here to be on the outside of Jack Campbell to help stop the run and pass coverage, he's going to do whatever is needed. A former All Pro safety, Adams does possess the physicality to slide down into the front seven and compete at the linebacker position. As I mentioned, I know when he was in Seattle, he did play linebacker. His versatility would be an asset for the Lions. It also says it was definitely something I thought about. This is Adam still speaking. You know, if I can get opportunity with a team that's obviously winning and a first class organization, obviously when the call came, it was it was a dream come true. Dan Campbell indicated that Monday's practice, which was designated to be full speed in the mode of what a Thursday practice would be on a traditional week, would say a lot rather Adams would be elevated from the practice squad for the Packers game. All right, Lions fans. So basically, what we're hearing from Coach Dan Campbell is that depending on how today went, and I would say tomorrow and possibly Wednesday, because we know the game is on Thursday, Adams could get bumped up from the practice squad to the 53-man roster and could actually play in this game against the Packers. I really, hope he does. I've always liked Jamal Adams. I think that he would be a great asset to the team at this point. Good leadership, good defensive player, and as mentioned, there are a ton of injuries on this team. I know we recently just brought in Quan Alexander. The Lions have been elevating our own practice squad guys. signing guys from other teams' practice squads, getting guys who are just waiting on opportunities like Adams to come in and make a difference on the team. All right, Lions fans, what is your thoughts? Do you like this signing of Jamal Adams? And the fact that he's on the practice squad, is it one of those signings where it's, well, you don't really have anything to lose? But what do you think about the impact that he could make? Could he make a Tim Patrick type of impact where he gets elevated and he actually comes in and AG can use him in all kinds of different ways? Remember, this is a former safety, so think about him coming off the blitz. I mean, he's gonna definitely be faster than Campbell, Anzalone, or even Rodriguez coming off of that edge or coming up the middle. We know that he can stop the run, and we know that the man can crack. He is a solid tackler if he catches you in the open fields. All right, Lions fans, give us your thoughts on it over on YouTube. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. You see our TikTok on the screen right there. Go ahead and give us a follow over there as well. And our Twitter/X page is scrolling on the bottom. If you haven't already, give us a follow there as well. And give us your thoughts in all those places, if you will, on Jamal Adams and what you think he could do for our Lions. Otherwise, that's all we got for this one. Until next time, peace.